Swedish metalers Avatar are back with their latest musical offering, Feathers and Flesh, an epic concept album based on an ancient fable. We caught up with drummer John Alfredson and frontman Johannes Eckerstrom to get the inside scoop on the record's deeper meaning.
It's a fable about this owl who goes to war to stop the sun from rising. The sun being represented by the eagle. The owl is a nocturnal predator, and she's the queen of the night sky. It's about her going to war to stop the sun from rising, and of course that cannot be done. You can't stop the sun from rising, you cannot stop time. So it's a hopeless battle, and we follow her journey, meeting a whole lots of other animals, all kind of twisting around the idea what they usually get to represent in a fable. It's all about, changing the archetypes. And potentially she could have learned a lot along the way, but she doesn't really. Or, she gathers all these experiences, but they're never really transformed into any wisdom worth naming. She moves on just as unwise as she arrived.
As an extra treat for Avatar's loyal fan base, Johannes was kind enough to walk us through the first few tracks on Feathers and Flesh in this exclusive sneak peek.
House of Eternal Hunt, that is the very beginning of the story, because the intro track, Regret, is kind of there. We start the album off right before the end. And then with House of Eternal Hunt, that is where we begin. And that is, the night has begun, the owl is out hunting. And again, she's describing how she rules the sky and what her existence is, because nighttime is the only thing she has ever known. As far as her memory reaches, she only knows darkness. And so that's her anthem, basically, her theme song. And immediately when the eagle has landed is then the arrival of the antagonist. The eagle enters the stage and presents himself as the bringer of light, that her rule will come to an end and his kingdom is about to begin, and he tells her to step aside, something she refuses to do. And moving on then is that then between the songs they are kind of boasting up their strengths against each other, and she says among many things that she has nothing to fear, no weaknesses and so on. But the eagle knows better than that, because he knows she's a mother and she has eggs who he threatens to eat. So she needs to flee and put them into hiding, with New Land being the song where she flies out in space with them to hide them far, far away from the forest lands and from the eagle's hungry beak. Once that is done, and she returns to Earth, and there she rallies the mob, because Toothpick and Claw is about the eyes of the forest, who are all these night creatures that are not clearly defined. I don't know if you've seen like old Goofy movies when he's all out hunting and you see in the jungle the little eyes. That is something threatful there in the shadows. And that is how we look at this collection of creatures who, like I said, they represent the mob mentality, really. She quickly rallies them up to fight and enrages them against the intruder, the eagle.
Feathers and Flesh will be released on Friday, May 13th, along with a fully illustrated 60-page, 109-verse poem hardcover book, which complements the album by giving deeper insight into the owl's harrowing journey. Be sure to catch Avatar on their current U.S. tour, including a stop at this year's Rockin' Derby in New York on May 21st.